Two Time. So Two Time's Milestone skins has some of the darkest lore. Yeah, in Milestone 1, we have this picture here, which features Two Time and his best friend Azure. Like, yeah, even in the corner right there, you could see a picture of them that says best friends. The text even reads, "I trusted you more than I've ever trusted in my life." This is the outfit you can get with Milestone 1. You can see the best friends picture on his belt right there. And then in Milestone 2, the lore continues. This time the text would read, "You gave me all sorts of accessories and trinkets to remember you by." Yeah, the skin for this one isn't so different, but now Milestone 3 is when something tragic happens. Now the text reads, "You trusted me in the same way that I did with you. So," and the text would end there, but in the render for the skin, it's Two Time having killed Azure. You can see the dagger right there, as well as the picture also being stabbed through. Yeah, if you don't know in the lore, Two Time and Azure are in a spawn cult where they believe in resurrection, and Two Time essentially became crazy and started hearing voices and thought that if he killed his best friend Azure, he would be able to respawn, aka resurrect again. With the Milestone 3 skin, there's also another render here, which features the two of them together before the events that would lead to Azure's death. This time Azure is horrified with Two Time holding a dagger looking stressed out. There's also a third render with the dagger now through Azure. With Milestone 4, this is the render as well as the text saying, "I'm sorry." Yeah, we now have Two Time wearing Azure's wizard hat and the black spawn accessory as a necklace. Not only that, but the best friend picture that's on their pocket has now been messed with. Yeah, it used to say best friends with the two of them together, but now both of them are crossed out with text saying "Glory to the Spawn," meaning that Two Time has pretty much lost their mind. And then when in the Nightshade skin, after respawning, Two Time now has a more grayish look to them. There's also a large flower poking out of their torso. And then some text to go along with this states, "It's not that I can't remember, it's that I don't want to remember," meaning that Two Time, deep within them, still feels sorry for killing their friend Azure. Yeah, this skin is a reference to Azure's favorite flowers being a nightshade, which yes, that flower in the chest is a nightshade as well. Fun fact, nightshades are a real flower and they're also highly poisonous. So with this flower poking out of Two Time's torso, this could indicate that Two Time before killing Azure was actually already dying, and Two Time, fearing death, decided to kill their friend Azure in hopes of their sacrifice leading to Two Time being able to respawn. Yeah, this skin is supposed to symbolize Two Time's guilt, which they cannot contain anymore, and that's why the nightshade literally starts growing out of them. Yeah, there's this fictional disease called the Hanahaki disease, where it's said that if you love someone too much, flowers start growing inside of you, and the only cure is to be loved back. Yeah, this is actually one of the darkest skins in the game. Spiral. So this skin is actually based off of the popular horror manga Uzumaki. Instead of the spawn icon on Two Time's chest, it's now a spiral. And now what makes this skin interesting is that once Two Time activates their second life, the spiral ends up glowing, and not only that, their face also turns into a spiral. Silverthorn. So this gives Two Time Azure's hat. Two Time now also has antlers, a black cape, and a white shirt and pants with black outlines and gray robes. Yet when they die, their antlers start glowing as well as the spawn logo. And then for the text here, it reads, "Ah, the spawn blesses us again. If you could see me now." I believe this is Two Time talking to Azure. I think at this point, Two Time has completely lost their mind, but again, still wears Azure's hat to remember them by. Boss. So this skin gives Two Time a suit and a tie, as well as a black fedora that covers their eyes, making them look a lot more mysterious. Now, what's actually unique about this skin is that normally Two Time can't be shielded by Dusakar's ability, but with this skin, they can. I guess because Two Time is a literal boss in this sense. Kitty Cat. So this skin changes Two Time's face to resemble a cute cat, giving them cat ears and bells on their hair. What's funny is that when Two Time's second life is activated, can actually be heard, and their ears are now more lowered in fear. And as for the description, it reads, "Not really 9, but 2 lives is close enough." Yeah, this is a reference to the whole idea that cats have 9 lives. What's funny is that there's actually an admin skin that's called Actual Cat, and with this skin, Two Time actually now has 9 lives, pretty much making it incredibly difficult for the killer to defeat Two Time. Now again, this is an admin skin, so players can't unfortunately buy this skin, but still pretty pretty funny though. Weeping. So the Weeping skin changes 2time's appearance to a stone statue, which is pretty much a direct reference to the Doctor Who Weeping Angels, which are the dangerous creatures where if you stop staring at them, they start chasing after you, so you always have to be looking at them and not blink. Yeah, in the first life of 2time with this skin, there's no wings attached to them, but in their second life, that's when they get their wings. The description reads, "Blink and you're dead." Again, a direct correlation to the Doctor Who series. Yorick. So this skin changes 2time to look like Yorick, an actual Roblox account that was made for the first Roblox Halloween event, Yorick's resting place. Unfortunately for this Yorick account, it was compromised during the April Fool's 2012 hacking incident as they were trying to reopen the event. To make sure the account wasn't compromised anymore, Roblox decided to terminate Yorick back in May of 2021, but now Yorick will always be remembered with this Forsaken skin. Yeah, this is 2time with the first life, and then in the second life, you can actually see the skull now being cracked and broken, as well as a white glow now shining out of it. Not only that, but when you have this skin equipped, it makes it so that 2time now speaks in riddles. Kind of funny actually. Now 2time actually does have some of the funniest scrapped skins. The first one being called Baby, with the description being crying emojis. But yeah, it's literally 2time but just now smaller. What made this funny is that 2time literally had no arms or legs, just a body and a head. Baby 2time also only had 20 health as opposed to the regular 100 health that most survivors would have. Baby 2time did have 1000 stamina, but that could easily be used up upon sprinting. Now, the reason why this skin was removed was because of a speed glitch when using the gritty emote, which made it unfair for killers to be up against them. But when this skin was around, it was incredibly popular, so the devs are considering making an exclusive game mode in which all the characters are just now baby versions of themselves. Could be pretty funny.